Hello, it's been a busy morning campaigning here on the streets of Orpington, but I want to talk to you today about drivers and particularly what we are proposing for drivers, because I'm pleased to say that the Conservative Party will introduce a backing drivers bill in the first term of the next Parliament if we are re-elected. Now this bill will reverse Sadiq Khan's ULEZ extension to Outer London and go much further to end Labour's war on the motorist. It will give local people the power to block measures such as the blanket 20-mile-an-hour zones and low traffic neighbourhoods that have cropped up all over the place. And it will make paper-mile schemes illegal. Now this is very welcome news for local people who rely on their cars, but have been constantly subjected to anti-motorist laws from the Labour Mayor of London, Sadiq Khan. Now understandably, I've had some people ask me why we couldn't do this before now in government. The fact is that the government does not have the legal power to simply overrule the Mayor of London, and advice from government lawyers was that attempts to block the ULEZ expansion would have failed in the courts. The only way the government could have overturned it would have been through a change in the law, and that would have needed to be voted through by Parliament. So the government announced that it would support a bill put forward by Dartford Conservative MP Gareth Johnson, but Labour MPs deliberately talked it out so that it ran out of time. The Conservative candidate for London Mayor campaigned unambiguously on a platform of abolishing the ULEZ extension on day one, but she was defeated. Throughout, I have fought the ULEZ extension as hard as I could. I was the first MP to make a speech in opposition to it in Parliament, and I've brought it up with transport ministers at every opportunity. Now, after a lot of work from myself and neighbouring MPs, the Conservatives have worked up well thought through legislation that will finally change the law. In contrast, under Labour things will only get worse. We know that Labour will raise your taxes and motorists will be amongst the first to suffer. Motorists will be hammered at every opportunity, and if you vote for reform, you will very likely end up with a Labour MP and a Labour government. So on July the 4th, please vote Conservative and vote for me, Gareth Bacon, and together we will finally reverse the ULEZ expansion and end the destructive and unfair war on motorists.